Welcome back, everyone. Your Lord Captain Gear 100 has returned once again to give you guys another video. Today, we're bringing back an old series from the old channel that I used to have from back then. Also, guys, let me real talk you for a second. Okay, so this isn't bad, but I kind of don't want to do this. All right. So let me explain to you guys what's going on in my situation. So obviously, living in my house, I've been out of school for a good while now. 2 years, honestly. Like, yeah, I've been out of school for like the past 2 years, and obviously, since I haven't been getting a job or anything, I've just been staying at home making videos for you guys, which is not a bad thing, but the time has come because my parents are now pushing me in the direction of getting a job, which isn't bad. The reason I don't want to do that it's because I love doing this. I love making videos for you guys and expanding our family, and just this is my passion. I could find a job. I have no problem in doing so. But the thing is, I know I wouldn't be happy. Hold on. But it's basically like the Saitama trope of things. I could find a job, but yet I know I'd be miserable in doing so. It wouldn't be my true passion. It's not something I particularly like. Obviously, it's just for reasons that my dad wants me to help around the house and my parents want me to help around the house and everything. So it's not bad in any of these situations. I understand why they would want me to now start getting a job and everything else. I completely understand. I'm an adult now. I have the opportunity to help them around and do these things. But the thing is, I just wouldn't be happy doing that. This is what I'm happy doing: making videos, making content for you all. And when I tell them that, they say that this YouTube thing isn't really gonna go far anyway. So that's what I want to do. I want to prove them wrong. So guys, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and turn on your bell post notifications. Get everyone you know to subscribe to the channel. Let's prove all of them wrong to show that this actually can be something. Because my parents don't actually believe that YouTube can be a full covering job. And even when I show them like popular YouTubers, they obviously say they're just people that just somehow made it big and just got lucky. And they don't consider myself to be one of those lucky few. Respectfully, my luck has not been like great for the past few times, guys. I only graduated from high school out of pure luck. I don't think I got through because of my smarts or anything. I went to college and all, but that wasn't really that great, because I only went there for like engineering and stuff like that. So yes, I know how to do stuff, guys. I could very well get a job if I wanted to, but I wouldn't find happiness in it. Like, all those people who have jobs out there, they're like miserable, going through a daily and just a broken routine. I don't want to be one of those people. I want to be like those select few that actually enjoys what they're doing, enjoys making content, and enjoys making it out there. Like, let me give a good example. Like Mr. Beast, he enjoys making content for his subscribers and everything. He doesn't do it for no money. He does it for other people's enjoyment, putting a smile on other people's faces. What's another good YouTuber? Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. Markiplier, like, obviously for his great community, and I respect Markiplier completely. And I also feel kind of saddened because he's right. The bigger you get on YouTube, the less of a connection you'll have with your community. Like, I know it really sucks, guys, but I don't know. My parents say starting of like next year, they will not let me sit around this house and just make videos like I used to. They're actually gonna push me to get a job in a direction, and that means the videos will severely will probably cut off at that point, guys. So I'm very scared of that happening, because I don't want my channel to die, and I don't want to leave you guys hanging wondering what happened, like I quit or anything. No, I'm informing you guys right now. God dang, I've been talking for like almost 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm sorry if I had to rant to you guys on a whole other note while I'm doing a video, but I just had to let you guys know right now, because, well, if I just put up a random rant video, you guys probably wouldn't watch it. So I had to put something up in the middle of this. But I'm gonna get started with the video now. So this is Icefin. There's no intro or outro for this. We're just gonna get started with the video. Let's go. So, how Icefin would get started? It would be at the in Flame Princess and Finn's relationship, like during the middle time of it. So it would be after the kiss and everything. Okay, this would take place after their dungeon episode, when Jake had left Flame Princess and Finn go through a dungeon on their own. it would be after the episode had, you know, aired, and pretty much Flame Princess would tell Finn that she's not really an adventurer, and Finn would understand that, but Finn grew up in a very, very hostile and dangerous environment. He did not know how to live like safely or chill out at all. So with that being said, it led down the line to Finn ruining his relationship with Flame Princess. But in this timeline, in a severely different timeline, Finn wanted to change for Flame Princess. He really did, because he truly loved Flame Princess, like all the way deep down to his soul. So he wanted to do something different for her. He wanted to mellow out. So Finn took the time to like stay in his treehouse for a while, and he even went to Jake for advice, for like girlfriend advice. Okay, Jake doesn't have his kids yet, so because this is that's like a while down the line. Okay, so anyway, on that situation, what would happen now? Jake would give him like an elder brother type of advice for a girlfriend, because Jake has been in a relationship for a while with Lady Rainicorn. But Jake would just give him the little brother advice, like on what to really do, and even though it would kind of help Finn just says he wants to be more mature for Flame Princess, because that's what she's looking for. Finn is too childlike in all aspects, so he wants to change that about himself. And Jake just says, well, Finn, you can't really mature overnight. It takes time and experience. It took me, well, dogs age faster than humans do, so I ended up maturing like a lot later. So did Jermaine. Oh, man. And Finn doesn't really want to ruin the time he has left with Flame Princess. He doesn't want to make Flame Princess wait years just for Finn to grow up. And he doesn't want to end the relationship, because he truly does love Flame Princess. Now, me, guys, I'm one of the firm believers that believes Finn and Flame Princess should have stuck together throughout the entire series. I don't like how Finn got cucked by Cinnamon Bun, literally. But Cinnamon Bun is a Chad Bun. Chataman Bun. Hashtag Chataman Bun in the comment section down below, please and thank you. Hashtag Chataman Bun. Ha! Or Giga Chataman Bun. Nah, just Chataman Bun. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, I firmly believe Finn and Flame Princess should have been a thing throughout the entire series. Finn and Huntress Wizard were just thrown out of there. And you guys might argue that so was Flame Princess, but we got time to know Flame Princess and to like her in Finn's chemistry. Huntress Wizard was just in there, and we didn't even get to see much of those two at all. So moving on with okay. So moving on with that from that rant I just went on, we're still gonna move now. So Finn goes on this grand tour of trying to evolve, basically trying to break out of his immature shell. And what better to do that than to go to the coolest people he knows? All right, first he goes to after Jake, who really just gave him the elderly brother advice because they were pretty much raised together. Finn needed somebody who has been through all of that before. So next, he ends up going to Marceline. And when he asks Marceline for advice on that, Marceline pretty much gives him the same thing. Well, maturing takes time, Finn. And Marceline can kind of understand where Finn's coming from, because growing up in a hostile environment where you just have to survive and fight all the time, like, she can understand it, because that's where, like, she was pretty much raised in it. And we flash back now to the times where Marceline had to survive with Simon, aka the Ice King. And her growing up in that dangerous, toxic creature environment and the vampires, she knew what it was like to fight for survival and everything, because she never really grew up with her father, Hunton Abadir. Even though she could have, but she chose not to. She chose to live on the human world because it was her mother's side of the world. So she chose to live in that aspect of the planet. So, okay. Now, Marceline says throughout her experiences, it did take time for her to mature, but yet Finn understands she's still in the cool girl phase of her life. She isn't settling down either. Marceline's just living her best life nowadays. She's basically in the same boat as Finn. So, Finn, now understanding that Marceline can't really help him in the maturity type of way, now he has to go to the one person that he doesn't really want to go to, because he's still upset with her after the times. But it's been a while, though. It's been a few weeks. So he understands that he can go to this person now. Now he ends up going to the Candy Kingdom. And yes, Finn has been doing this all by himself. Jake isn't with him. Like I said, this is a grand tour that Finn is going on to find himself, basically. So Finn, going to Princess Bubblegum, asks for help, and Princess Bubblegum says, "I see your predicament, Finn, so let me give it to you here. The time, from how long I've known you now, and the time it'll take, and how long it'll take for you to mature into a well-adjusted human being." Princess Bubblegum goes and scientifically calculates all that time to like 10 or like 20 something or 15 years at the most. And Finn says, "I don't have 15 years. Me and Flame Princess could be done by that time." And Princess Bubblegum says, "I don't know what to tell you, Finn." And Finn asks, "Can you teach me how to be mature?" And Princess Bubblegum says that's not really a good idea, because she'll be teaching Finn her ways of being mature. Finn needs to find his own path of maturity and how he needs to chill. Like, well, can you just give it to me in an easier way, Finn? What you need to do, and I'll tell you this from what you told me, all Flame Princess wants you to do is just to chill out. Chill out. Yeah. I can do that. Thank you, Princess Bubblegum. And then Finn runs out of the castle. "Finn, do you really understand what I mean?" "Yeah. I'll see you in a while. I gotta go." Okay. Maybe 15 years. Maybe 15 years is a bit too much. I forgot to include smarts and I forgot to include intelligence and common sense. I may have to bump that up to 20 years. Golly. Okay, so now Finn goes back to the treehouse, and he tells Jake he finally figured out what he needed to do. And Jake asks what that was. Finn just said, "Okay." He needs Jake to hear him out, but he's going to be gone for a while. What? Where are you going? Finn says he's going to go on a grand tour of some place, and he needs this. He needs this alone time to find out what he's going to be doing to evolve, to mature himself. And Jake says, "You're soul searching. All right, brother. Be careful out there. Thank you." So now Finn runs out. All right, Finn runs out of the treehouse, and he goes to Flame Princess's house right now. "Finn, what are you doing here?" "Flame Princess, okay, I've asked around so many people, and I realized you're not into adventuring as much as I am. No, you're not an adventurer at all." Okay. FP, I'm gonna real talk you here for a second. Throughout my entire life, all I've ever known and all I've ever raised in was fighting. My whole life, I can't fight my own nature. I can't fight change. Can't fight gravity. I can't fight anything. My whole life, all I ever did was just fight. But meeting you, Flame Princess, me being in love with you, being in a relationship with you, it showed that something inside me knew that I just wanted to be with you for the rest of my life. And no matter whatever that led me to, I realized that all you ever did was wanted me to stop acting so kid-like and just mature. And Flame Princess said that she only thing she wants Finn to do is just chill out, and because he is a good boyfriend, but he kind of goes overboard. And Finn says, "Yes, that's what I know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change myself for you. I'm going to evolve for you. Finn, I don't want you to change everything about yourself just for me." And Finn says he's not doing it just for Flame Princess. He's doing it for himself. Because Finn is leading himself all the way down to a self-destruction that he's probably just going to go overboard in a one big giant meltdown. So he wants to fix that. So he's going to go on this grand tour here, this grand adventure by himself to basically, what he's going to do now is live his best life right away. That way when he comes back, he's ready for Flame Princess. He's ready to settle down and do things. He wants to be by Flame Princess for the rest of his life, just like Jake and Lady Rainicorn. And for that to happen, Finn needs to mature. He needs to cool off. So he knows exactly where he's going to go. And so he tells Flame Princess he's going to be off the radar for a while, but he will be back. He promises her that. And Flame Princess says, "You promise?" And Finn, knowing this will goddamn hurt a lot, he grabbed Flame Princess's hands and clasped them together, and he says, "I promise." Even though his skin is being legitimately charred right now, he hugs Flame Princess full body without flame shield. Even though he's burned, and now he full on runs off. I'll see you after a bit, FP. So now, where does this grand tour lead Finn to? Well, I've got one answer for you. The Ice Kingdom. Now, guys, this is not going to be a one-shot. I'll gladly make a part 2 if you guys want one. Okay, but I got to get a few more videos out. Okay, anyway, continuing on that situation. Like I said, I got to continue on the grind here. So I got to keep it going. Today's Friday. Let's keep it going. So, Finn ends up going to the Ice Kingdom because this is the only one person that can help him out now. And Finn has brought a peace offering with him. So, he climbs up to the ice mountain and calls out, "Ice King, are you in here? You darest intrude upon my domain, Finn the human, and for that I shall." Wait, I'm not here to fight. How can I believe you? I'll give you something that I know for a fact you won't deny. Oh yeah, and then what's that? As Finn digs in his backpack, a lock of Princess Bubblegum's hair. Ooh! Gimme! As Finn hands it to Ice King. And where did you get this? It was back in the day where I used to have that. I've been looking for a good way to get rid of this, but now I found it. Oh yeah, you're a Flame Princess nowadays. So anyway, fine. What do you want? Ice King, look, I've been going around for a while, figuring out this grand tour of things, and what I need is that. What? You want my crown? Yes. I'm not gonna give you my crown, kid. You don't even. And Finn just said, okay, since Finn is kind of, like I said, Finn is very fucking unstable, and he's still stupid. He doesn't understand what he means. So when they take the term "cool off" and they mean it, and they think it means literally, sorry, simple Ice King, but I gotta get this done here. Wait, what's that, huh? And Finn literally grabs a chair and knocks out the Ice King. Okay, sorry, but I need this. As Finn now takes the crown, and he just says, "Promise to help me." Okay, promise to give me what I want here. All right, let's do it. As Finn puts on the crown now, and he feels the crown's influence. I can feel it. I can hear the crown's promise of power. But Finn, just like the Winter King in that one Fiona and Cake timeline, he's able to actually conquer and fight back the crown. Now, obviously, let me see here. Farm World Finn could not fight back against the insanity. Well, he could for a little bit. And that's because Finn is a strong-willed type of person. But our Finn that we know and love here is actually, reincarnations of multiple heroes. And especially the Blue Comet that he's from. So since that, it gives Finn enough willpower to actually fight the crown. Now, the crown is influencing Finn a little bit, and the ice and the frost and power is messing with his mind. But all of Finn's past lives, Shoko, the butterfly, the comet as well, and Finn is remembering all of his friends, and especially Flame Princess is what is able to keep him fighting. Oh, god dang it. Hold on, I forgot to turn on Do Not Disturb. So during the crown actually realizes that Finn is a much better host than goddamn Simon. So now, due to Finn actually fighting back the crown and actually winning the battle, the psychological battle, the crown actually takes away all of the ice powers from Ice King, turning him back into Simon. And this was actually a much more surefire way than Maja getting Golb in order to do this. Now, yeah, that means Ice King is still Simon throughout this entire thing, but the crown's influence is still on him, which meaning he's basically Ice Simon right now. So basically, he's still the Winter King. So Simon is basically turned into the Winter King, but a Simon version of him. Okay, so basically, the Winter King is an Ice King pretending to be Simon. But this is Simon, like, still having the influence of the crown that's still keeping him alive, because he was the first host that the crown actually had. And since it was still like 1,000 years, Finn is able to still keep his mind and keep the crown's powers. Simon is just basically Simon, but he's not aging anymore due to the crown's power. And since he was able to fight back, Finn is able to keep his mind, and now he has the crown's influence and power. So let me tell you the reasoning Finn did this right here, because you guys might be wondering, why did he steal Ice King's crown and like use his powers? Okay, Finn took this a bit too literally, and like how Finn needed to really cool off and just mature, like to cool down. So what Finn wanted to do was take Ice King's powers, because remember, he's still like in his fighting phase, trying to live his best life, so he thought conflict was what he needed here. Okay, so what Finn did was take his Ice King's powers, and he thought like the crown could help cool him off. But he didn't know that the crown was like basically an insanity type of mark right here. So, oh lord. This is very, very scary. So, but thankfully Finn is able to fight back with no influence on the crown on him at all. So Finn isn't psychotic or any way. Finn's mind is actually the same. And Simon is basically just knocked out. And finally, when he wakes up, he's returned from reality. And he thanks Finn for freeing him from the crown's influence. And Finn says no problem. But what's he going to do now? And Simon just says, well, he's going to stick around for a while. But he asks Finn, can he help him? And Finn says of course. And now Finn becomes the Ice Finn, obviously, and then he makes his own Winter Wonder World right here, and it's actually a pretty stable place. Hold on a sec, I gotta change this here. Oh wait, not yet. So Finn, realizing that this is what he wanted here, and now he realizes that this could be the thing that he needed. So now Finn starts basically now the Ice Kingdom starts to go into hibernation mode, a blizzard, if you may say. So for literally 2 months on end, Finn stays in the Ice Kingdom. The crown keeping him alive, so he doesn't need any food or drink for a while. But Finn is gonna go back and start doing that again. Finn, realizing that finally he's matured enough to leave the Ice Kingdom. But we're gonna save that for a different time, guys. If you guys want a part 2, drop the like. We're so close to 300 subs, guys. We're at 289 subscribers. Once we get to 300, I'll up that like goal. So, guys, once we get to 300, we're gonna have to start making 10 likes. So, guys, do truly tell me if you guys think I'm gonna go somewhere with this channel, or am I really just wasting my time here? Because I don't really know, guys. Because this was just a phase right here, and I don't think I'll get up to the popularity I was at The Auditor, because it took a lifetime. It took like 11 years of work for that to happen. And I'm only at 300 subs. But I don't know, guys. I just might make it there one day. So tell me, guys, do you like this channel? What do you truly make of it? And, well, if I really should keep going. So with that being said, guys, y'all know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Peace!